So this morning I woke up early to go to a flea market that I went to yesterday, and there was supposed to be a guy there who was going to have pens today, but he did not. But I woke up early, brushed my teeth. I didn't bother to take a shower because I wanted to get to the flea market early to see what I could find and kind of take you on the journey of what I found first. A lot of this really isn't worth a whole lot, but I got good deals on them, so I'm going to tell you, the first stop, the second stop, and how much I paid. Well, the first place that I found pens, I got these three for $1. You can see there's really nothing special. This one's a pencil. And this is a Lumex, the right dudes. This one I don't know what it is. Rocky Mountain Steel Mills, Evraz Oregon Steel Mills, Pueblo, Colorado. And it says China. And I don't recognize, I'm sure I could find out what that emblem is. I just got back not too long ago, and still this has got tape on it. I still haven't cleaned them up or really did much research on them. And then this is not a Pentel, so I don't know. Precision 305, just a ballpoint pen. So these three were $1. Again, this is probably the most interesting of that, and I bought this because I didn't know if I was going to leave empty-handed or not. All right, second stop that had pens. Not the second stop I went to, but the second stop. New old stock cross century medalist set, still in the plastic with the box. And this is obviously a later model after they started making them in China, but I paid $5 for this. And this was on a table outside of a tent. And I asked the lady, do you have any more pens? And she said, yeah, I got pens inside. And she went behind the desk and pulled out a box, just a little plastic box full of pens and pencils. And I was able to find these four. This is a pencil. I don't know what it is. I don't know the brand. There's no marking on the barrel, on the clip, on the grip section. I wasn't even able to open it up. Still got lead in it. But I paid $5 for all these, for all four of these. And this one is in rough shape. I believe this is a Valiant. As you can see, I need to clean that one up. Two-tone, 14 karat gold nib. Touchdown. So Schaefer, I believe, is a Valiant. I got this one. It's a Harley Davidson, and it says Harley Davidson by Waterman, France. But it's all plastic. It's really cheap, but it's Harley Davidson pen, ballpoint. This is all plastic. It does have a Waterman standard made in the USA refill in it. So I don't know if this is some sort of knockoff or Waterman made just cheap pens for Harley Davidson. I don't know, but I figured $5 for four of these, and this is a Colibri ballpoint pen. Heavy little thing. This is Taiwan Colibri. It's all metal cap, metal barrel. I don't think I've opened this one up yet. I haven't tested to see if any of these actually have dried up or not. All right, next stop. Where was the next stop? Let's see, that one. I think it was this one. The Esterbrook, new old stock orange. I had to have it because it was orange. I believe this is a 101. You can see it still has a sticker, cartridge pen, fine point, 2556 nib. So he wanted 10. I asked him if he'd take 5. He said 8. I said I'll do 8. So that again, I believe is a 101, but I have to do more research on that pen before I actually do a video on it. Next stop. The guy had a couple bottles of ink still sealed, so paid $1 for that. Aurora, Italian Passion. Next stop was just, I haven't even pulled them out yet, just look, $1 for a bag of junk pens. That I have no use for. I don't know, it's a pencil. This one's already sticking out, just a pencil. Another pencil. I don't know, a bag of pens for $1. Just cheap plastic ballpoint. This is click. I don't know. A ballpoint that's not retracting. That might just end up in the trash. It's another pencil. This looks like a felt tip. Yeah, I think that's just a very fine felt tip pen, Optimus. There's a Bic Gelosity. Alright, now we got a pencil. Trash. I don't know what this is. Rest, relax, repeat. Ballpoint pen, plastic. No markings. Just rest, relax, repeat. Zebra. 0.05, no lead, but I'm sure. Well, no, it does have lead. What is that? Let me see here. Grab this. It's an awfully big point. Oh no. Well, it's a blue. All right, and the last one in here is got a little bit of fur. Okay, so that was the $1 bag. Half of those, if not more, are going to end up in the trash. All right, last stop. These two. So I got both of these for $5 for the two, and I got this because I remember the old Exxon Tiger, Columbia Exxon Auto Repair, and this is called a Right Point, made in USA. Just a little ballpoint pen. So I imagine this is probably from the 1970s, maybe early 80s. And this one, Padrino, I just thought this one was kind of interesting by, you turn it, and I did look up Padrino when I got home. I don't think these are expensive pens, but I just thought that was kind of interesting. It's like a torpedo shaped pen that has the tip of the refill just kind of, let's see, the last thing I need to do is break these things. Well, anyway, I haven't tested it to see if it works, but alright, so yeah, I guess $5, and then another one, that's 6, another 5, that's 11, 16, 17, 18, 26, so about $25 for all of this. And I think that was a good haul, you know, a decent little addition to my collection. Some of them more so than others. This one is good. The Colibri is kind of interesting. I like the red. The Esterbrook, yes, definitely. Most of this is crap. Doesn't have, well, you know, it never hurts to have an extra bottle of ink. I like I said, I don't know. You know, it's kind of nice to have, you know, kind of cool to have this pen, but I don't know if it's an actual, you know, Waterman. This, I don't know what it is. This is probably, to me, the score of the day. Of course, I need to clean it up, but anyway, as I clean them up and find out, you know, if they write or not, and choose which ones, and, you know, stuff like this, I'm not going to make a video on. It's, or even that. That's just, you know, I kind of like the Tiger. Anyway, so yeah, that's what I found today at the flea market. And, you know, if you enjoyed the video, click like, subscribe, comment. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye.